Good morning students, and next we will see the topic of convolution. So convolution is nothing but the multiplication of two sequence. Already we know that this topic. So it is one of the application of DFT, that is nothing but y of n equal to the two input sequence are multiplied, which is called as convolution. So there are two types of convolution is there, linear convolution and circular convolution. So already we have seen the properties of DFT, that is convolution properties. So linear convolution is nothing but the multiplication of two sequence in time domain is called as linear convolution. Whereas the multiplication of two sequence in frequency domain is called as circular convolution, right? So this is the formula for linear convolution. Y of n equal to summation k equal to minus infinity to infinity x of k h of n minus k, where capital L is nothing but length of the sequence, which is n plus m minus 1. N is the total number of sequence in x of first sequence, and m is the length of the sequence in second sequence. So both sequences are added and minus 1, we get the total length of the sequence y of n. So let's see the problem on linear convolution. So determine the convolution sum of two sequence x of n equal to 3 to 1 2 and h of n equal to 1 to 1 2 using linear convolutions. So here we can notice that this arrow marks. So this arrow mark indicates the origin, that is starting point of the sequence, which represents the origin. So the arrow mark indicates the origin. So in x of n sequence, the total length of the sequence is denoted as n. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sequence is there. So total length of x of n is 4. Likewise, h of n second sequence, the total length of the sequence is denoted as m, which is nothing but same 4. So the starting point of x of n sequence is, here it represents as origin. So this is x of 0 value, this is x of 1 value, x of 2 value, x of 3 value. Whereas in second sequence, the origin is in this point. So this value is minus 1, that is h of minus 1 value is 1, h of 0 value is 2, h of 1 value is 1, h of 2 value is 2, right? So this is here mentioned it. So let's see, find the total length of the sequence L equal to n plus m minus 1. So n equal to 4, m equal to 4. So 4 plus 4 minus 1 equal to 7. So we have to find this y of n value is 0 to 6. That is totally 7 values, that is represented as this L. But the n, there is this y of n is how to start, because both the sequence have the different origin, starting point. Here the starting point is 0, x of 0. Here the starting point is h of minus 1. So we have a different starting points. So these starting points how will calculate? Let's see. N equal to n1 plus n2. n1 is starting point of first sequence, that is 0. n2 is starting point of second sequence. Here the starting point is started at minus 1. So the y of n starting point is n equal to n1 plus n2, that is 0 minus 1 equal to minus 1. So let's we start, this n value is minus 1 to minus 1 to total length is 7. Total length is 7. So we calculate minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So minus 1 to 5 we get the totally 7 sequence. So likewise we have to find the starting point, right? So I hope you are all clear up to this point, right? So for the linear convolution problem, first to find the total length of the sequence. So how it is calculated means, to add both the sequence and subtracted with minus 1, we get the total length of the sequence at output sequence y of n. Then next to find which point is starting point, where that is here total length is 7. So we have to find n value is totally 7 values. So for that, which one is the starting point, whether 0 or minus 1 or minus 2. So for that we know this equation, that is n equal to n1 plus n2. n1 is starting point of first sequence, n2 is starting point of second sequence. By adding these two we get minus 1. So the linear convolution starting point is started at minus 1. Then the ending point is 5 because the total length is 7. So we can calculate minus 1 to 5 we get the 7 values, right? Minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So totally 7 values is that. So this is the method to solve the linear convolution problem. Let's go with the problem. That is graphical representations. This is the graphical diagram of x of k and this is h of k. So x of n, h of n, or x of k, h of k, anything we can use it. So here x of n or x of k value is 0. 0 amplitude is 3. So 0 amplitude, x of 0 value is 3. Then x of 1 value is 2. X of 2 value is 1. X of 3 value is 2. So likewise we can draw the graphical representation. Next diagram is h of n sequence. This is minus 1, this is 0, 1, 2. So h of minus 1 is 1, h of 0 is 2, h of 1 is 1, h of 2 is 2. Right? Next using the formula. So formula is y of n equal to summation k equal to minus infinity to infinity x of k h of n minus k. So for that we have the diagram of x of k, then h of k. So we can convert this h of k into h of n minus k. For that first to draw the h of minus k diagram. So h of minus k is reverse of h of k, that is image. So just to redraw the h of minus k, there is this minus 1 goes to plus 1, this plus 1 goes to minus 1, plus 2 goes to minus 2. So the h of k is redrawn as h of minus k. That is 0 is common, positive side goes to negative side and negative side goes to positive side, we get h of minus k diagram. So next to substitute this formula, that is n range, n is 0, that is minus 1 to 5. First to substitute minus 1. So summation k equal to minus infinity to infinity x of k, n equal to minus 1 means h of minus 1 minus k. So we have the diagram of x of k and h of minus k, but in our formula h of minus 1 minus k. So for that to draw the h of minus 1 minus k with the help of h of minus k. So here minus 1, that is 1 point negative side is shifted to this diagram. That is this 1 goes to 0. So this 1 amplitude goes to 0 amplitude. Then 0 value is 2. This value goes to minus 1. That is a negative side 1 position is shifted. So minus 2 shifted is minus 3. Minus 1 shifted to minus 2. 0 is shifted as minus 1. 1 is shifted to 0. That is that amplitude. The input value is shifted to negative side 1 position. So we get this minus 1 minus k diagram. Now to substitute this summation range. The summation range is nothing but this common values. Here 0 is common. 1, 2, 3 positive side is values there, but here no positive side. But in h of minus 1 minus k, the negative side is values there, but here there is no negative value. So the common point is 0 only, right? In both the diagram, the common point is 0. So now to multiply this common value, there is 0 value is 1, here 0 value is 3. Now multiply these two, 1 into 3, 3. So we get y of minus 1 answer is 3. Next to substitute n equal to 0, because the range is minus 1 to 5. So first substitute n equal to minus 1, next to substitute 0. So substitute n equal to 0 means here the equation x of k into h of 0 minus k, which means h of minus k. Already we have the diagram of h of minus k and x of k. Now multiply these two diagrams. So here the common value is 0, 1. 0, 1. So here 2 into 3, 6 plus 1 into 2, 2. So 6 plus 2, 8. So y of 0 value is 8, right? Likewise, we have to find y of 0. Next is substitute n equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next to substitute n equal to 1. So if n equal to 1 means summation k equal to minus infinity to infinity x of k h of 1 minus k. But already we have the diagram of x of k and h of minus k. So we have to draw h of minus k into h of 1 minus k. For that we can shift h of k into one position positive side, because h of plus 1. So minus 1 goes to 0. This is h of k, sorry, h of minus k value. H of minus k equation is So h of minus k is shifted to h of 1 minus k. So this value is one position shifted into positive side. So minus 2 shifted to minus 1, minus 1 shifted to 0, 0 value shifted to 1, plus 1 shifted to 2. So this is h of 1 minus k. Now multiply h of 1 minus k with x of k. So here the common value is 0, 1, 2. So 0, 1, 2. So we can get 1 into 3, 1 into 3, 3 plus 2 2s are 4 plus 1 into 1, 1. So the answer is 8. X of y of 1 value, y of 1 answer is 8. Now substitute n equal to 2. So y of 2 equal to summation k equal to minus infinity to infinity x of k h of 2 minus k. So already we have x of k diagram. Now to draw the h of 2 minus k with the help of h of 1 minus k diagram. It is already we have h of 1 minus k. Now this diagram is one position shifted at right side. We get h of 2 minus k. So minus 1 shifted to 0, 0 shifted to 1 and 1 shifted to 2, 2 shifted to 3. Now to multiply these two values. So the common values are 4 values. So multiply 2 3s are 6 plus 2 1 2s are 2 plus 1 2s are 2 plus 1 2s are 2. So the answer is 12. So the y of 2 answer is 12. Then y of 3. Y of 3 means in the formula summation k equal to minus infinity to infinity x of k h of 3 minus k. Now draw the h of 2 minus k diagram is shifted with one position, right? We get h of 3 minus k. So 0 shifted to 1, 1 shifted to 2, 2 shifted to 3, 3 shifted to 4. Now to multiply these 2 points, so the common value is 0, 1. Here there is no value for 0. So the common value is 1, 2, 3. Here 1, 2, 3. So 1 2s are 2 2s are 4. In one point the amplitude is 2 into 2. So 2 2s are 2 plus 1 into 1 1 plus 2 2s are 4. So answer is 9. So y of 3 value is 9. So next y of 4. Substitute n equal to 4, we get y of 4. So the equation is h of 4 minus k. So it's shifted into 3 is shifted to 4. So here now multiply these two diagram. The common value is 2 and 3. So 1 2s are 2, 1 2s are 2. So totally 4. So y of 4 answer is 4. Then y of 5. We get h of 5 minus k. So the 4 minus k equation diagram is shifted into one position, right? So now compare these two diagrams. The common value is 3 only. So here 2. So 2 2s are 4. So y of 5 answer is 4. So finally the y of n equal to write the answer, that is finally to write down the answer y of n equal to y of minus 1 answer 3, y of 0 answer 8, y of 1, y of 2, y of 3, y of 4, y of 5 answer, right? So this is the method to find the linear convolution problem. So this is the answer verifications method of linear convolution using tabulation method. So if that question is asking in 2 mark means we can use this method. If it is asking in a part B questions or big question means we have to use this graphical representation method, right? So if 2 mark means we can use this one tabulation method for verifying the answer in linear convolution. One side we can write one sequence, another side to write another sequence, right? This is the given input. Now cross multiply 1 into 3, 3, 1 into 2, 2, 1 into 1, 1, 1 into 2, 2. Likewise 2 into 3, 6, 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. Then 1 into 3, 1 2s are 2, 1 into 1, 2, 2, 1 to 2, 2. Then this multiply 2 with this values. So we get now to draw this stripe diagonally, right? Now this 3. In this we can add 6 plus 2, 8. In this we can add 3 plus 4 plus 1, we get 8. Here 6 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, 12. 4 plus 1 plus 4, 9. 2 plus 2, 4, 4. So this is both are same answer. So this is the answer verifying method which is called tabulation method, which has been used if it is asked in a 2 mark question. Is it clear, students?